Hey y'all, welcome to the news break from thefishingwire.com, where we bring you the coolest, newest, and sometimes, wait, how did I not know about that gear in fishing every single week? And let me tell you, I am still recovering from the Bassmaster Classic because I went in thinking, okay, just a quick walkthrough, and I came out like I had just binge watched an entire season of a new reality show called Keeping Up with the Crankbaits or Extreme Makeover Tackle Edition. Y'all, I was out there aisle stalking, double backing booths, and asking way too many questions. And apparently, I was not leaving the Humminbird booth until I found everything. So today, we've got one more gem from the Classic from Humminbird that is going to turn every angler into a content creator, whether you're currently good at it or not. It's foolproof. Then Daiwa is stepping in with a reel so smooth and dialed in, it might actually make you look like you know what you're doing every cast. And if you've ever wanted to just simplify your fishing and let the fish do what they naturally do, Booyah and Yum are bringing a bait series that basically says, match the hatch and hang on. Plus, saltwater anglers, don't you move, because Sea Lime has a lure system that might just save you time, stress, and that one moment when the bite turns on and you're not really ready. This is smart, this is fast, and yes, this is very, very cool. So grab your gear, grab your coffee, and let's get into it, because trust me, you're going to want to see all of this. Let's get after it. Here we go. All right, this next one is all about keeping things natural, because sometimes the best way to catch more fish is to stop overthinking it. Booyah and Yum are teaming up with a new bone series built to match the bait fish bass are already feeding on, no matter the watercolor, no matter the fishery. And when you start talking about shad profiles, oh, now you've got my attention. Check this out.
In Booyah and Yum collaboration called the Bone Series. Soft plastics, spinnerbaits, and swim jigs. The Booyah Covert Series in Bone comes in 1/2 ounce, 3/8 ounce, and several different blade combinations. We also brought in the swim jig. So you've got 5/16 and a half in Bone, and then you've got a Ghost Bone Series as well. We wanted the best trailers that we could provide with those options, and we brought that in Yum. Man, you've got trailers like the Craw Chunk, the Hammer Craw, the Swimmin' Dinger, the Sonar Minnow Series, and the Thumpin' Dinger. So why did we bring this Bone Series? Bone is such a phenomenal color. It works well in clear water, stained water, even dirty water, and it's probably the most natural looking color that you can get. I love to pick up this color in river systems, highland reservoirs, lakes, ponds, creeks, wherever bass are present, and then you've got shad, either herring, gizzard, any type of shad or bait fish profile, this color's gonna be killer. All right, if you guys like bone in a topwater, especially like head and spook, man, this series is for you. If you haven't tried bone, highly suggest checking this out.
Okay, I just need to say this. If you are somewhere that has bass and herring and gizzard shad, cancel my plans. I'm moving in, because that right there is a dream scenario. That's when everything just clicks, the fish are feeding, the bait's there, and you're not trying to force anything. And that's why a color like bone is so sneaky good. It just fits anywhere. Clear water, dirty water, rivers, reservoirs, it doesn't matter. It looks like food, period. And when your bait looks like food in a place where fish are already eating, that's when things get real fun real fast. Let's switch gears just a little, because if you're anything like me, you know there's nothing better than a reel that just feels right the second you pick it up. And Daiwa, oh, they've been in their engineering bag lately. They're taking one of their most trusted names, the Tatula, and giving it a serious performance upgrade. We're talking longer casts, smoother operation, and the kind of precision that makes you feel like you meant to do that even if you didn't. Take a listen.
Hello anglers, Mark Mills here from Daiwa. I want to introduce a new reel. This is the new Tatula Elite 100. This reel has some great features. It has our hyperdrive design, our TWS T-wing system. It also is designed for long casting. It's part of our LC concept. It has a 34mm 70-75 Mag 4C spool that'll give you great castability and long casts. And its capacities for braided line is 40 pound of 110 yards. And if you use monofilament, you're at about 16 pound, about 110 yards as well. It also has a 90mm recessed handle and eye-shaped knobs on that as well. Also, the Tatula Elite has the UTD carbon drag with clicker, as you can hear, and a max drag of right at 11 pounds. This reel comes in 3 different gear ratios. You have a 6:3 to 1, You've got a 7-to-1 and an 8-to-1. So come check out the new Tatula Elite TW100 by Daiwa.
Okay, first of all, anytime I hear longer casting, sold, because let's be honest, half the battle is just getting your bait out there where the fish actually live. But what I really like about this is how dialed in it is. Different gear ratios, smooth drag, lightweight spool. This is one of those reels that lets you fish your way. Whether you're slowing it down, speeding it up, or making that perfect cast right up against the cover, it's built to keep up. And also, can we agree, there's just something about a reel that sounds that smooth that makes you want to fish all day. Or at least until your arm reminds you of who's boss. All right, y'all, last time we showed you some of our favorite new products from the Bassmaster Classic. And I talked about how much I love seeing all the new gear and stalking the aisles for what's coming out cool. And apparently I was not leaving the Humminbird booth without turning over every rock. So this one, this is for my fellow anglers who may or may not enjoy a little showing off now and then. Because let's be honest, these days, if your electronics light up and nobody sees it, did it even happen? Well, Humminbird is making sure the answer is yes, and here's the proof. Take a listen to Dan Triba from Humminbird Electronics.
All right. Hey guys, Dan Triba here with the awesome new feature coming from Humminbird, shipping in the next month. So we have a content capturing and sharing tool. So we know historically we've always been able to share screen captures of side imaging, down imaging. We like to brag to your buddies the awesome structure that you're seeing on your side imaging, or the awesome fish that you're seeing. We now have the ability not only to make that more seamless and actually transfer that content more seamlessly, but you could also do screen recordings as well. So when you're thinking about Mega Live 2 and you just want to show that awesome hook set, you want to show those fish coming up to your bait, you want to show your buddies, your friends, if you're a guy, the structure that you're seeing with your Mega Live 2, you can pull all that content from your fish finder and seamlessly share it to your phone or to your tablet with the One Boat Network app. So I can walk you through that here. Great. Just click the camera button there. You have the ability to save a screen capture. You have the ability to save the last 30 seconds. So the fish finder will just basically pull the last 30 seconds. So you don't have to always be thinking about it. And if you just saw something awesome that you want to show off, you just press that. And then you can do a screen recording in as well. And it will pull forward up to 2 minutes. And that'll basically push through. So I'll show you on the screen capture. It's saved. And then the awesome thing is here, it just comes right over to your One Boat Network app, and you can view everything through here, share it to social media, and brag about how Humminbird imaging is helping you catch and stay on the fish.
Okay, but here's the part I love. This feature is going to be automatically pushed right to your unit if you've registered your Humminbird unit. And if you haven't, consider this your friendly nudge, because when you register, you're basically saying, yes, please, send me all the good stuff. No digging through menus, no trying to remember updates. It just shows up ready to roll. And in a world where we've all got about 1,000 things going on and to remember, I'll take easy all day long. But also, can we just talk about how much fun this is? I mean, this is next level proof of catch. We're not just telling fish stories anymore. We're broadcasting them. So go ahead, catch it, mark it, share it, and yes, show off just a little. You earned it. All right, saltwater anglers. This one's just plain smart and truly different. Sea Lime has this really unique trolling lure system designed to move more like real bait in the water, thanks to a patented design that actually lets water flow through the lure. So instead of just dragging behind the boat, it swims, it moves, it breathes like the real thing. But here's where it gets really good. Sea Lime's quick change system lets you swap out lure colors in seconds without cutting line, without re-rigging, without missing a beat. And offshore, that matters. Because when the bite changes, and it will, you don't want to be digging around in your tackle box. You want to be back in the water. Pop it open, switch it out, and boom, you're matching the hatch and staying in the game. And when that school of mahi rolls through, you'll be ready. All right, y'all, that's going to do it for us this week. But I got to say, if this is any sign of what's coming this season, we are in for some seriously fun days on the water. From smarter tech that lets you show off every moment to gear that helps you cast further, fish cleaner, and stay ready when the bite turns on, this is the kind of stuff that just makes you want to get out there now. So whether you're chasing bass, running offshore, or just planning your next trip, I hope we gave you a few reasons to get excited. I know it made me excited. Thanks so much for hanging out with us today. And when you're ready for more, head on over to thefishingwire.com and sign up for our newsletter where we bring you the biggest news in the fishing business every day of the week.